Don't let him get 20 catches with him. Like, bro, what is he talking about?
There's a look inside Ford Field.
He would have got 20 catches on you.
Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
Yeah, we just
both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah. Oh, he already played the computer already? That's early as fuck. When did we see him? We ain't even see him till this morning. Damn. I was fucking quick as shit.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, I tried to truck his ass.
Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
yeah, because ain't nobody for real break through.
He can run it back inside later.
Oh, man, this ain't no super thing. Maybe your team, super thing.
On second down, Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 11 yards that time, and he'll set it down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Damn, I got caught up on that.
One tackle, but couldn't do a whole
Oh. You lucky on that one, bro. That was it.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Man, what type? Oh, I was about to say, man, what is this?
Okay, and then I play Mississippi on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, he gotta get this smart.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We can hit the buttons. All right.
Gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I don't know how I've been doing. I be having shit on my mind. I play a game and be off track like a motherfucker. That's what I do. But I had Unreal. I got you, playing big my first couple games, so them already knew them was lost. See if I can get lucky though.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And he finds
yeah, my team must have picked him up when y'all was him.
All the way down the 36-yard line. A huge play.
I got caught up on my lineman and shit.
54 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Ah, left him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. From the shotgun, he'll look to...
Oh, that was picked!
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Ooh!
Out, incomplete.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
I should have picked that, though.
When they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the
Ain't that bullshit, huh?
And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
How you
For
find
some
that
reason, it seems to work
motherfucker?
better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Give me that. Why they play me, though?
Football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. He had a little bit
It looked like he threw it slow, though.
Last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole.
Yeah, you did have me fake. You did have me fake, though.
To make those interceptions, quote unquote, go away, and that means the defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change.
You did have me fake, though. Because I thought you was doing that little screen shit.
And then no one plays well.
All right, here we go.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Come on.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I did it 3 down.
Here we go now.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Butler. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Do I got a punt? I can go for it right here.
22.
All right, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now,
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Rams have got it back.
Come on, good.
He's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
Oh, my
And all I remember as a
God.
player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you
Oh,
have to make
my
them pay
God.
sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle.
First
knock
down
the
and
ball
everything,
free.
Vito.
Anything you can do to slow them down.
First down and everything, though, Vito. I'm salty.
And the Rams now
I'm sorry as hell.
Opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Stalled off that drive.
Oh, come on.
The end zone, touchdown Rams.
Who the fuck is Dunlap? Why the fuck is a Dunlap nigga in the game?
We're going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost.
Why the fuck is a Dunlap in, bro?
A lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
The takeaway, let's go get it, and that's exactly.
Hell nah, what the fuck?
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes.
I'm like, who the fuck is a Dunlap though?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will.
I'm like, bro, he would have at least smacked it out, bro. My other nigga's 6'2".
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys.
Damn, I'm sorry you got that weak ass strip, though. I'm sick off that.
Now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And
he got 87 what?
Starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring and moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
What?
Take it forward
he ain't blow his ass up.
Line. This running game so
he should have
important
trucked
for them,
his ass,
they know
bro.
that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, good swat.
And this pass defense,
good swat.
Sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs
that was
over
a good
multiple
swat.
games.
I was waiting for you to follow that dude.
Zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Back to throw here.
Oh, damn, he almost picked that, too.
Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
That's the same thing that happened to the receivers when a pick happened, though.
Third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
Good fucking punt, Martin.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon.
God damn, bro! I don't think he put a motherfucking kick that wasn't outside the 20, bro. Okay, now my nigga back there. Who is that? Okay, yeah, we cool. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now my nigga in there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out. And that's
damn, he cooked him like that? Who the fuck is a Dunlap?
26.
Bro, hold on. What the fuck?
57 yards.
Bro, who the fuck is Dunlap, though?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh my God! Who the fuck is Dunlap, bruh?
As his guys are in for 6.
I gotta get this nigga out of here, bruh. I'm thinking it was just a substitution. Who the fuck is this nigga, bruh?
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the
defender, who the fuck is a Dunlap,
that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone.
What is he, an end?
I don't know, nah, it's a fucking safety. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is a Dunlap,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Like, who the fuck is that?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He got to get the fuck out of here, bro.
42.5,
it ain't no 42.
tripping. I gotta build my back, man.
See, Will,
Yes, sir.
in Man Arlen team, the figure out the code that they're going for a touchdown.
Oh, the fuck.
To figure out the code breaker for the Super Bowl challenges, they're going to be way at the bottom. You say figure out the code.
Why the fuck is he in the game?
You get to choose,
I'm not understanding why this nigga in the game, bruh.
Past MAT Super Bowl or 2000.
Like, I'm having a fucking hard time figuring out why the fuck is this nigga in the game, bruh.
No,
This nigga a 68 overall, bruh. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He's supposed to break that
Like, how the fuck?
For the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl challenges, it's gonna be run for a touchdown. That's the code.
Good shit.
We gotta figure out the hidden code for the objective. They don't give you an objective. You have to run for a touchdown. No, just that one game. And they're gonna give you either.
Hey, babe, can you give me a cigarette?
Or you're gonna pick between pass and
Hell yeah. I'm mad as fuck. Yeah.
He'll come out throwing here on first down.
Why didn't you fucking block?
Throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Motherfucker, block.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
come on.
It's only up to about the 35. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I got 1 yard.
To throw. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I got to slow this shit all the way down.
All the way down.
Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney.
Damn.
Out of the gun.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, though. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, though. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see you. I see you. He's stacking that bitch, too. Stacking the fuck out of that motherfucker. I see you. I see you. I see you, young killer.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's an 8-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Green 39. Green 39.
On play action.
Damn!
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Well, someone's been up to the task
That was
so
heat.
far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now.
That was
and
heat,
get up
boy.
and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. He's been
Good
a
punt,
busy
baby.
man here in this
Good
first
fucking
half
punt,
as he
baby.
gets it away. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much
there we
not
go.
just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench
There we
as
go,
well.
though.
Whatever do you need, you've got it, because
They had a 68 overall nigga in there.
and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field.
I gotta put somebody in his face. I gotta put somebody in his face. Hey, you move that nigga over, I'm gonna put somebody in his chin.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Oh, you call timeout? I'm about to say, like, the fuck how the time clock stop? Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck this nigga.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 7, but it'll set him back for second down.
Come on, man, Ace.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw.
Oh, get it! Come on!
He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, he caught it. Bitch.
What a catch.
I thought he was going to pick that
Completion
bitch.
good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
That's pulled in at the 32.
Damn!
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Elsewhere, a score update from New Orleans. And the Saints, they've now opened up a 2-touchdown lead. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
He'll look to throw.
Damn, that was a wrong person. I threw that to the wrong motherfucker, bruh. Damn, I threw that to the wrong motherfucker, bruh. Damn, I threw that to the wrong motherfucker, bruh. That's my fault. Damn, I threw that. Damn. I fucked that all up. I fucked that all up, bruh. Zeke was wide open over there, boy. Zeke was wide the fuck open over there, boy.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Good hit, baby. Yeah, somebody over there.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So
man, I got to, bro.
10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
That be happening sometimes, though,
no matter
with
what
the
you're
running
doing on
backs.
offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right, now, look at 56.
They'll look to throw here.
Good job.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right
around you fat motherfucker.
Just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Man,
They'll set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Look at his ass, man. What the
All
fuck?
right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
They'll look
man.
to throw now on first
Take the
down.
ball in there.
And quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I made sure his ass got a bounce, but
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
10th carry now for Elliott. A strong running. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
oh, come on!
Down to 8 seconds now.
Damn! I'm salty, bruh. That was a good pass, too, man. Fuck!
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
this game ended in the fourth, and we started over.
They'll throw now on the final play. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
You can't hear Twan?
With Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You say you can't hear you.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
That boy crazy, ain't he, bro? You wasn't even on last night, bro.
For some change-ups, we're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Detroit!
They'll drop the throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about.
Like how you gonna be talking to me and he got me muted though? Like, and then he talk about.
They'll set up a throw. And
good head.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Shasham, MVP was heated. MVP was heated.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. Throw left.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Let me hold something.
A very solid gain of 27.
I said 20 bands a month, bro. You ain't got $100,000 to show, bro. He talking about I make $20,000 a month, bro.
Still on the run, able to accurately throw.
Bro, that's what I said, bro. And you ain't got $100,000 to show, bro. He got a couple bands to show. Like, come on, bro. Like.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Like, how do that sound, bro? Like, that sound retarded as fuck. Like, this nigga been in my pockets for weeks, bro. Like, that's gay as fuck, bro.
To throw now on first down.
Like, that's gay as fuck, though, bro.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's what I was like MVP. I was like MVP, man. Calm down. I was like, man, don't let that nigga get you hyped like that, bro.
Down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
And he'll get into the end zone.
He missed a goddamn tackle, man.
In for the score. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done.
I lose this game, Vito. This will be the last game I'm losing this season.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripted 12 to 16.
Come on, get free, man.
You're scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now
I'm not understanding this. This nigga, he acting like he ain't want to get the motherfucker. I didn't want to click on it because I felt like he had it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to
Damn, throw the ball, man.
They bring him down. Quan Alexander in there to get him, and that's sack number 6.
That's why I'm like 20 bands a month, bro. Come on now, bro. Like, what? Man, he's chilling. Bro, he said 20 racks, bro, in a month, bro.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
Bro, Chef said he touched 20 racks a month. A month, bro.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep.
Man, he couldn't throw it far enough.
Picked off near the 34.
Good tackle. I know. I tried to click on, like, damn, can I click on? What the fuck?
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and
yeah.
A bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up.
That's
first
crazy, man. Chef always getting into it with a motherfucker, man. I done got into it with Chef before. I done cut that nigga up so bad. He got so mad. I called him all types of cooks and shit.
I knew he was about to throw it to him, man. Damn.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. Quick update from Levi's Stadium. And the 49ers have just scored for some more.
And you know what? That's all that was. Chef probably was, he probably was coming from Andy's, man.
He'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right.
He probably was drunk, just wrecking off the yard, man.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
He probably don't even remember right
to the defense.
Nah, I ain't got no beef with Chef though, bro. But he just keep talking about my pockets like, nigga, like, you sound like my bitch.
Being chased out left.
Right.
Down at the 18-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on this.
Like, nigga, like, I'm like, nigga, you brought it up, bro. You been talking about this shit for weeks, nigga. What the fuck?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Detroit!
Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown
Oh,
or
good
a
run.
touchdown. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And they'll throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Yeah, quick throw here.
He tried to dive in there.
For 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. It is caught at the 7-yard
Good stop,
line.
baby.
And this one will wind up
That nigga slammed that nigga down with one hand. You see that, Vito?
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
That nigga got 95 strength, though.
Dancing to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Man, can't nobody get it? Man, listen. Hey, this some bullshit. Ain't no way in here my mind can't get through these motherfuckers, man.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A carry here for the big tight end. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Look at this, a tight end carry.
What is he doing? Can he fucking move, huh?
Line. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good.
Good shit,
Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Now let's go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. punch it.
Oh, he hit the kicker.
Great kick.
He hit the kicker.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far.
Get the fuck out of here, man. They can't even make it to that.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 36. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Man, my nigga's tired as fuck, bro.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Man, my niggas is tired as shit.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
I said you play. He said, yeah, that's true.
They go play action here on 1st down.
I'll take the point. I want my stats.
Damn!
It's incomplete.
What the fuck?
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go.
Good D.
Back over the middle.
Good D, man. Way to recover, boy.
It's incomplete.
Who the fuck is that? He fast, too?
When that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take
How
a
the
big
fuck did
shot
he get
downfield,
bouncing
that's
like
a
that,
lot of
though?
fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
You said that to the wrong person.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep.
Damn, he just cooked everybody, man.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
He cooked everybody.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
I see.
He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Drops it underneath to Elliott.
Good truck, baby.
Get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Why the fuck did he throw it like that? Did you see how he just threw it like that, though? Like, what the fuck, bruh?
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead for
Oh
the quarter.
my God!
You can expect more passes like that.
Wide open, though.
Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
I got my division. They train. I'm gonna beat all these.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The outcome of this one, well,
I was going to say, man, he just let him do him like that.
At this point, got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go
and they went straight to him, though.
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, team put...
Damn, bro, how's he cooking him like that?
He ain't even try to jump. I hit jump and everything. You know, this nigga didn't do nothing.
He cooking him back there, man.
It just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
How fucking fast is Skywalker, though, bro?
They got full momentum going.
Oh, he 99.
But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them.
Damn, no wonder he cooking everything out there.
Opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Set now to kick this one away.
That boy got 99 speed. God damn, he cooking everything out there. I can't even keep up with him.
Taking about 7 yards deep.
Damn, I tried to truck dude.
The 19-yard line.
I tried to truck his ass.
Back onto the field and down on the scoreboard.
Damn, he beat my ass,
what
boy.
happened in the last drive, punting the football.
Fuck.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here we go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 6 there on first.
I gotta get something going on with these.
Time for
at least something, man. Like, I ain't getting shit right now.
Sports after this.
My ass getting handed to me, boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Every hold, though.
Continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play that time. And
every hold, though, like
3rd and 4.
We got 3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3.
This nigga playing me, so he made sure I ain't going over top of him, boy.
The Lions on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Damn,
that's how I should have been playing. That's how I should have been playing all real. 99 speed ass nigga and shit. Oh, come on, Zeke.
Contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started
out
poorly in this game.
Zeke,
to be
bro,
frank, they
like,
just really haven't gotten much better.
Damn, Zeke.
Is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Sam Martin now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel, No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly.
Hey, he do it.
The final moments of this one. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Come on!
Inside the 20. And he is able to take
See, I put one on that nigga.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a
I can't let it
here.
just keep slipping. Just going free like that, though, man. Shit. I got to do something, man. I should have did that shit earlier, but I thought he could handle that shit. But, man, I'm like, damn. He just keep doing that shit.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll run it down.
Good run.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Good run.
This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this
they could have gave me that.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does
They
it
could have
matter?
gave me that.
These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Get it done.
Can't get
and
the
maybe
pass
we can look at that and
interference.
say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the
I
drive,
tried
but
to.
this is going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Gone! Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Flushed out.
Why did he fucking throw it like that, bro? I stopped and everything, man.
Intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off right around the 43.
I stopped and everything, though.
He was moving.
Oh, you see? You see how he did it?
Instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right.
I said, bro, I stopped, like.
For an interception.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going for it all. That's going to be close.
They ain't let me motherfucking jump off of that, though. Like, I clicked on him, and then they made me click off when I pressed triangle.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Good hit.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
I caught one. I caught one like
the
that, and they said I ain't get that shit either like that.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can
It's a
they?
game, though,
I mean,
bro.
what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball.
I gotta dip out of here and go to class and shit.
They can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass.
Hell yeah, they canceled school again today.
So for LA, their strong September has carried
Fuck
over
you.
October as they move to 5-0, and they'll return home next week.
He set me up for that one, didn't he?
Meanwhile, for the Lions,
He set me up for that one, boy.
2 on the year, and they'll be off to Minneapolis.
He
next
set me
week
up for that
for a
one,
look
dog.
at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that'll do it.
He set me up. I know.
That's crazy. He just knocked my running back out for that game.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chain, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I be out on a late night.
Well, that was my hardest game I had to get past right there. I got Schroeder next. Damn, that 99 speed nigga was cooking.
I heard that you in love with the stuff in your
It'll go by yards, and that's like who